Yes, yes, people. Welcome back to We Are the South Stand. It is my quick match reaction. The game has literally just finished and it is Manchester City 2. It is Napoli 0. People, make sure you are checking out the sponsors, of course, Match Bingo and OK Jersey, £15 a top. You can see the selection. Go and check them out, people. £15 a top. Make sure you use OK at checkout for a further 8%. Right then. Tonight was supposed to be about King Kev returning. Great reception from the City fans, of course. But unfortunately, in the 20th minute, an absolutely beautiful pass from Foden through to Haaland. And Napoli's captains brought down Haaland with a reckless challenge, and he's got a red for that. VAR stepped in, got the decision right, 0-0. Red card. From that point, it was all Manchester City. To be fair, let's be real. Before there'd even been a sending off, it had been all Manchester City. But after the sending off, it was a case of camped in their half. De Bruyne, unfortunately, had to be subbed off to make way for a defensive player. And you know what? This is probably the perfect game for Manchester City off the back of the derby and, of course, before the Arsenal game. And up steps Erling Haaland and breaks another record. Fastest ever player to 50 goals in the Champions League. 50 goals, 49 games. And we have to give a shout out, of course, to Foden for the assist. Absolutely beautifully weighted chip through. And also, to be fair, very good pass through to Foden from Rodri as well. And that's something I want to talk about a little bit tonight. Right. We are starting to cook. Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying we're back yet, but we are starting to cook. People, we know that in the last few games, we have been, how do I say it? Some passes have been a bit raw. How do I say it? A bit raw, a bit gone astray, right? We're not as precise with our passing, shall I say. However, tonight, the passing improved once again. The speed we were moving the ball about. I've got to give shout-outs to Vardiol and shout-outs to Rodri and also O'Reilly, actually. All three of them stepping into midfield and really helping speed up the pace the ball was moved at. However, Foden once again was running that game from the middle of the park. He looks like a kid that once again is enjoying playing football. He's got a smile on his face. He's involved in everything, playing in a central area. And listen, I want him to just keep getting. I actually had said to rest him today, but for me, we've got to keep playing Foden because he seems to be enjoying his football. We've got to keep it there. Also, I want to mention Kuzanov. Today, we saw Huzanov, especially once they'd gone down to 10 men, having to get further forward and hold the width on the right-hand side. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Huzanov was unbelievable going forward, but he's starting to know his role in this Manchester City side on the right-hand side after only 2 games. So I've got to give him a shout-out. And then, of course, we have to mention Jeremy Doku once again. A sensational goal. I almost wanted to say it was Georgie King-Cladze-esque. He's dancing. He is dancing. Now, it does seem like Jeremy Doku is playing with more freedom. He's not overthinking anything. And he just seems to be a completely different player. I don't know, it's like he's been given a freedom, but a weight's been lifted off of his shoulders. Once he danced through, that was not an easy finish, but a beautiful finish from him. So shout out to Jeremy Doku. Long may it continue. At this point, he's making himself undroppable. Talking on that, I was expecting to see some rotations. We didn't. We started off with the exact same team. By the way, another clean sheet, may I add. And this is a Napoli team that have only lost twice in 2025. So they are not no Mickey Mouse team. We all know that. Champions of Italy. So for me, another very, very, very encouraging performance. Let me know what you think in the comments. Of course, like the video. I'm going to watch it back a little bit later once I've done Never a Foul, which I'm about to do now. If you are watching this, and it's before 11 o'clock, get over to Never a Foul. What else? What else to say, really? Once at 2-0, the perfect opportunity to rest some players. Now, something I noticed that I just want to speak on. When Rodri left the pitch for Nico Gonzalez, he seemed to give him a bit of encouragement, almost like go out there and do your job. That's how I read it. Reading into it, it seemed like Rodri was encouraging Nico Gonzalez to get out there and do his thing. We also saw Savio once again come on the left-hand side. Rico got some game time. Vardy got rested. So overall, for me, that is the perfect way to go off the back of the Manchester derby and before the Arsenal game. Now, it is fair to say that the United game, people have been saying, but it's not really a test. I hear it. People will now say again, against a Napoli side with 10 men, not really a test. The one thing I would say is when a team drops to 10 men, they drop pretty much all 10 men behind the ball and make it very, very difficult to break them down. And that is exactly what Napoli did. However, and last season, do you know what? There's a chance we wouldn't have broken them down. But today, we seem to be being patient in build-up, but also willing to be far, far more direct, and we're moving the ball a lot quicker. Look, we're not in fifth gear yet, but we're working towards probably, let's say, we're easily in second gear now, and we're pushing for third. It's a difficult game at the weekend. Tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of previews on the channel, so make sure you keep an eye out for them. But until then, that was just my quick match reaction. Shout out to Kev. The game didn't end how you wanted. Shout out to the best striker in the world, the best number 9 in the world, Erling Haaland. And also, by the way, actually, I just want to say, Erling Haaland, once again, getting involved in the build-up play so well. So I'm over the moon. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, we are out. Peace.